Hello and welcome everyone. This is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place. I welcome you to today's stream. Even though it was originally supposed to be Age of Mythology today, the match unfortunately got rescheduled for Tuesday, 18 GMT, so we should be able to stream it then. But well, that also means, kind of good news, that today we're gonna be finishing the Fiery Moon from the Heroes Chronicles. It's gonna be the 5th mission, and well, that's gonna be ending kind of the part of the Might and Magic story mode run. That was Heroes Chronicles at the beginning. There are still gonna be a few a bit later, but the next game then it's gonna be Heroes Might Magic 1. So definitely looking forward to that one. But today, let's get into the last one. War the Insane. It's gonna be medium map, so it should be like, I don't know, 2.5 hours. 2.5 to 3 hours usually is medium map. And Tarnum must defeat the Insane Ancestor War, capturing him so the ancestors can give him a potion made from the sap of the World Tree. Yeah, I remember that we said we're gonna be taking the Orc Chieftains because we are having all kinds of artifacts, which is Equestrian Gloves and also the boots, so I don't need that extra thing. So let's take just a bit of extra army.
Tarnum felt the other ancestors were wrong. Vor couldn't be saved. His heart had been eaten by violence and hatred. He had killed too many to be allowed to live. But was Tarnum really striking at Vor? Or was he attempting to destroy his own dark past?
Yeah, well, who knows? We head march across the barren Fiery Moon to this remote place with Skizik as our guide, ready to do battle with Vor. Or so we thought. This time, Vor came to us and he threw everything he had at us. His magic was incredible. Fireballs and chain lightning decimated much of my troops in the opening minutes of the battle. I tried to climb over the bodies of my men to reach my enemy, but I paused when one of my hands fell across the red face of the shaman Vern. Grandpa fell right before my eyes, consumed in a blaze hot enough to melt steel. Soon after, the fires reached me as well. We lost. When I woke, most of the clothes and armor had been burned from my body. I should be dead, like much of my army. I managed to find a few stragglers who fled the disastrous battle. We lost our friends, our brothers, everything, and still we had to stop war. But now, I want Vor dead. Alright, so yeah, gonna be having, of course, Boots of Speed, and even on top of that, the Equestrian Gloves. No need to get the double. Okay, so, can already start right about now getting the mines. Probably will have to be waiting for Tarnum to be getting rid of that. One has to wonder if maybe those ogres and everything is gonna be maybe helpful, but it seems to me they will be just followers of Vor, so I wouldn't necessarily assume so. Okay, but you can already get at least a bit of army to intimidate some people. Should free up the bottom here. And they can be finally moving somewhere. And 120, do we even need to do that? Because kind of looking at the orcs there, they might be actually strong enough. With our high attack skill, we might be fine. Yep, those guys don't even want to come. And that's meaning that we have right now free deal, so you can just also go outside and start collecting the resources. So that our friend doesn't have to bother with that too much. But it seems that you are gonna be stuck here for at least a turn. Several rocks, that's not gonna be any kind of problem. I'll be able to get rid of them fairly easily, even though we might be able to get almost across with the Thunderbirds. But we do have quite nice spells. And quite good hit points are the spell points. So at this point, let's just gonna begin with this. That'll be already not too bad. No, but I'm gonna be taking your armor. Thank you very much. I'm gonna be freeing this guy. Pack of ogres. No, that's gonna be probably fine, I'm guessing. I was looking actually with you, because you are kinda like competent spellcaster at least, but still, that seems a bit too much for the time being. That's gonna be 3. No, let's gonna see. Let's have them move. Let's see how much we're gonna be doing with the Orcsies. Not entirely too much. Let's gonna look into potentially stockpile the mana here. Okay, so that's going rather well. And right about now, let's have a look if we need to be getting the Behemoth earlier. Again, we need to be definitely getting Citadel and a castle for as many Thunderbirds as possible. At least my small group weren't the only survivors. A couple of my captains have managed to pull together some stragglers as well, although they're scattered about. At least I have a town where I can rebuild my army. Unfortunately, Skizik is among the missing. They was believed to have been so badly burned by war's magic that there wasn't enough left of them to identify. What a disaster! But this time, I will be ready for war. I will not lose again. Right, so that is 104. That's actually quite nice for exactly Magic O. Quest guard, so what do you want? You knock on the door to your gate, but all you hear are the following words echoing from within. Go away, or I'll gain my ire. If you wanna pass, you must bring me a bird of fire. Oh, that's a nice one. Nice rhyme. But nonetheless, I don't need to be getting into those. I'm getting a bit interesting. Pack. So it's not too many, but there are some interesting things there. For example, the Imp Cache. That one I'm looking forward to. So there's 240. And let's see, are they gonna be... No, they're probably not gonna be coalescing somewhere in a good position. Doesn't seem so. But nonetheless, what did we say? 40, so 240. So Ice Bolt's not gonna be too bad. Nice. Not a single birdie. So resistance, air magic. Let's kind of get the air magic for potentially like mass haste. This is the last one for us. Potentially thinking maybe it's gonna be something like defense or logistics, but it's kind of alright. Resistance getting here doesn't make a lot much of a sense in 1v1, or rather in single player rather, not 1v1. So spell power and Pekko Wolf Raiders, that's something that you could do, I think. With some good spells that should be manageable, unless they're gonna be getting some rather nasty opportunity to run around too much. And with you we don't have Chain Lightning, because that was the one that we got for some kind of, what was it? Some kind of fight for that in the last mission, if I remember correctly. For that spell. So how do we proceed right now to kill as many as possible? We could be doing, for example, some Berserk here. But that won't be doing exactly that much. So I'm guessing you're just gonna be waiting and wait for them for some more effective Frostring or Fireball. Frostring probably, because it's cheaper. For example, exactly here. That's what you're looking for. Exactly, so nice. Can be now get in the extra defense skill, and it's almost like it for this part. So I'm just gonna get the stables and the sulfur a bit later. Uh, 46-13. That should be fine here. It's a bit higher one, but still. As long as they are not actually the major imps, the familiars, then we're gonna be fine. And therefore we should be probably protecting the bottom here a bit more. So 30, 120. Exactly, Magic Arrow. Probably kill you, which you don't get there. Alright, so that was nice and simple. So next time, Pack of Demons. Yeah, we still do have plenty of mana. So no problem with getting all of this. So far it's going rather quickly. So maybe it doesn't have to be even like 2.5, 3 hours. Depending on how many towns there are going to be, then maybe the longest part is gonna be yet again trying to level everything up to the max. Oh really? And he needs to be getting even morale bonus? That's unfair. At least they were able to get their revenge there. Oh, Cliff Nest. It's gonna be even more birdies, nice. I wonder what that one is going to be wanting or offering. Okay, so day 4, definitely want a few more Orcseys. I'm thinking that actually we might be getting the Behemoths this time. Doesn't seem such a stupid idea to me. There was a town, it seemed like, on the left. I saw it correctly. Nice. Gonna be 3 for free, basically. You're gonna be getting a few sprites. They're probably not gonna be wanting to fight exactly. And yes, there is a town, but we need to be getting through first. So first and foremost, you need to be right now going top side. Several Cyclopses. It shouldn't be too difficult with Chain Lightning. That extra attack skill is really helpful. It's kind of a ridiculous number at 23 already. But I'm thinking actually we don't want to be going through Cyclops stockpile. As I said before, that's not exactly what you want to do too much here. Okay, they don't want to fight, which is excellent. Can we go into the top and gather all of this? I can probably even get rid of the cogs here, I assume. Shouldn't be entirely too difficult for you. We cost in a few lives of the goblins there, but they usually come on fodder anyway. Can I be maybe resurrecting them? Yeah, I should be doing that next time. In the next battle, for example, against those orcs easier. And it seems to me that the only way to actually get through is going to be some kind of quest here. And the Sirisat is gonna be giving us the bird. That seems to me what's going to happen. Okay, 16,000. You're gonna be getting the cliff nest already. We don't have a gold mine here though, that's slightly unwieldy. Can be significantly limiting the money. Behemoth Lair, 10,000, that's a really lot, considering we're gonna be needing that for this money. So I'm gonna partial a bit more towards, in the end, the ogres. And later we'll see. This is Horda, a horde of fire elementals, that's actually a lot. But should be still fine. Just gonna be unleashing a few spells on them. And considering they cannot get as elementals any morale bonuses, that's gonna be rather simple. Okay, so here this is great. 350 is a lot, but they're gonna be getting double from the frost string. So that went rather nicely. You went straight there. Interesting. Nice. Nice. So Speculum, a merchant from faraway lands, trades you a new invention of his people for traveling supplies. It makes distant objects appear closer, and he calls it a speculum. Okay, so I'm kind of having a bit of a feeling that's gonna be for the Seer's Hut. So 575. You're kind of running out of mana though. Something I should have noticed a bit earlier. Nonetheless, how's it looking with Magic Arrow? 149. You can be doing 3 of them. Also do Mass Haste, that might be also something worthwhile. This one you can do once, can kill 2. No. Gonna be paying a bit more attention, it seems to me. You don't have Mass Forgetfulness. You can do that. But it almost seems to me that Mass Haste is gonna be good. And a bit better here. Okay, so there we are. We're gonna be right about now. We can be doing Bloodlust. Yeah, I think it's also right a valid idea. Just to increase right about now the damage output of those units. He can get close by. The valve for... I'm thinking the last one actually needs to be Magic Arrow to get rid of these. victory. Bit trickier than I actually thought, but it's here. Hello dear, the old seer says. Although she's covered in tattered robes, you notice her hands and face are covered in pink scar tissue. Evidence of disfiguring burns. I happen to know that there is a tower to the south with a madman in it. He won't allow anyone to pass unless they bring him a tame phoenix. I happen to have one, but if you want it, you must return something of mine that I lost. Gladly. What is it, you say? Ah, so quickly you agree. I like that. Just bring back my looking glass and my speculum, and I'll give you the phoenix, she says. Exactly as we expected. Exactly as we expected. So let's go and make that exchange. It's gonna be actually right now nicely working at this point, since it's gonna be the end of the week quite quickly as well. 17,000. It's gonna be costing us a lot of money to even buy the army after. We need also blacksmith for a ballista, because he apparently didn't keep it, didn't carry it over. We carried over this. Actually, in the previous missions, I'm fairly certain we carried over even the machines of war, but for the last one, we did not. I entered my tent last night to find a pair of glowing figures, the ancestors. What do you want? I said sharply. It was about time they showed. We brought you more sap from the world tree, said one of the ancestors. I followed their eyes through the table where I ate. Resting on it was a bottle of the glowing sap. We miscalculated war's power, they said in unison. Was there apology? Was that their apology? Me too, but that won't happen again, I said. Also, Tanum, we've come to tell you to seek the hut of the Magi. He will show you a place with several treasures that might help you in your battle with war. After a few moments of silence and suspicious stares from the ancestors, they vanished. Okay. Okay. So it almost seems to me that maybe it could be rather nasty, the last battle. I see you hand in my... What? I see you in your hand or something? Well, I see you hand my speculum. Maybe it could be also used that way. If you give it to me, I will not only let you take the phoenix, but I'll give you this here list of commands that will allow you to control it. Wouldn't want to get burned now, would you? Remember, dear, without the phoenix you can't get by the madman tower in the south. But thank you very much. Let's right now also stop by the town. And... ballista yard for the ballista. Okay, so give me my Thunderbirds first and foremost. There's this, then we're gonna be getting the ballista. And potentially even force target ammo card. And what else can we be getting? Probably all of those Orxies, they're rather good. I mean, like, at this point you can be getting, for example, the Wolf Raiders on top of it as well. Probably good enough. You send your phoenix to perch at the top of the tower. Immediately, the door opens and a wild-looking little man steps out with tears in his eyes. Oh, please let me keep her. Can I? Oh well, sure. If that's the way that we need to be moving forward, then sure. And Ferretti Sultans, that's looking like a candidate for spell. So that's going to be 4. 3 times 2, 7, 2, like 311. I might be, maybe even those are gonna be able to kill them. Let's gonna wait for that. Slightly curious about it. Are we gonna be able to do that? We should be then able to resurrect them. It was a lot of them, so let's do it. Maybe save the lives there as well. Kind of thinking we're gonna be having to stay in the town, but we don't have Mage Guild even into our own. So it's gonna be donating the new one. Now you could certainly use already a new gold mine at this point. Lots of pit lords. That's not too bad. Nicely lined up. If he has still enough mana for that. 105, that's not entirely too much for them. And Chain Lightning for those. Oh, maybe we could. Oh well, that's... it was a mistake. Thought it's gonna be coming all the way to the bottom, but these are definitely closer, so... well, not gonna be resurrecting those, unfortunately. Enough mana for all of that, but the town is gonna be for free, and it does have a Mage Guild. That's excellent that we don't even have to buy it. That's pretty cool. But we still have at least a few movement points, so we can just collect a few things here and then come back. So there we are with all the spells. Oh, when we are here, let's get all of Valhalla. Oh, the attack skill, at least for the time being, and lots of Kerberites, so lots of them. But right now we have the mana, so we should be fine. And luckily, after a long time, all kinds of dirt and lava, gonna be even also a bit of grass. What a refreshing sight. Please don't get morale bonuses. To your surprise, the charred ground gives way to grass. So, the demons haven't destroyed every bit of this world, but you wonder how long this tiny patch of life can survive. I'm having the same feeling about that. And they actually want to join, that's nice. And a bit unexpected. And how much money is this going to be? 800... No! More equestrian gloves, alright. I'm listening. And this one is gonna be putting it over into City Hall. That's great. It's pretty great. And that's Miss Threat. This morning, I woke to find one of the ancestors standing over me with a concerned expression. Slowly, he reached out his hand and produced the bottle of sap from the World Tree. "Why did you leave this behind?" he asked. "Because I won't be needing it," I said. As long as I was awake, I might as well get a couple extra hours of sword practice. I reached for my blade. "No, Tarnum, you must not," the ancestor said. I belted the sword around my waist, not bothering to put it on my tunic. It was hot at all hours of the day here on the Fiery Moon. I tried Or rather, I tried it your way, I said firmly. Now, War must die before he turns my world into a copy of this cursed place. I stormed from the tent. No, I wonder how he's gonna be actually changing his mind, if he's even gonna be changing his mind. Alright. Now we're talking. There are more enemies apparently. Interesting. Beg Horde. No, no. Horde of Kerberai, unless he's a good spellcaster. No. Should be able to literally deal with it. But depends how adventurous the AI is going to be. Nonetheless, you can probably go home. Or you probably don't even need to go home. I'll just stay with you here. Because we do have town portal everywhere. Probably city hall number 2 for a bit more money. And let's get the other equestrian gloves. We could have been potentially having like 3 of them if he also got the bonus for the start of the mission. Okay, let's cast it already. That we don't make the same mistake we did last time, and we weren't careful enough. Okay, so we have two double equestrian gloves, and on top of that boots of speed. We're gonna be having so much movement. That's a bit of a shame we don't actually have. We don't have the all useful. No. Screw that. We want the morale bonuses. That we don't have. Oh god, I mean, how is it called? Logistics. We don't have logistics. That we just couldn't get that as one of the skill checks. Probably not much point waiting for the last ogre here. And I forgot that I also left some gems to pick up. The ancestors visited me in a dream last night, bringing the sap from the world again. Throw that away. If you want to help me, join me. Show me your barbarian blood and fight, I beg them. We realize war's power is great, Tarnum, but we cannot use our powers against our brother. Nor can you kill him, they said. Watch me. I growled through clenched teeth. No, but look at what he's done. He killed Grumba and Vern and my men. He's killed so many. He's tried to destroy the world. I didn't even try to do that. You must not kill War, they insisted, but they refused to explain further. Defeat him, Tarnum, and give him the sap from the world tree. If you kill him, you will forever be cast into oblivion. Your torment will be as legendary as your misdeeds. What use is the sap? He's insane. War lives only to destroy. The ancestors were silent for a long time. At one time, Tarnum, you lived only to destroy, they said. The ancestors vanished, and when I woke, the sap from the world tree was in my hands. But they still can't make me use it. Perhaps it's time for things to end. The violence never stops, and I'm beginning to wonder if it ever will, as long as I still live. No mana. Should be kind of careful with that. As already the last battle was a bit challenging, let's say. Okay, so extra special movement. Let's get this first and foremost. I'm gonna be needing plenty of crystals for all the behemoths and cyclopses. No need to even pick up the treasure chest. Gonna be getting plenty of experience from all the fights that you're gonna be taking. I'd actually want to keep them here, in case a bit later when I have a bit better army, they might be even wanting to join maybe. Let's see if maybe that's not even now, even though I don't assume so. Okay, this is all gonna be running, so that's nice. And there we go. This guy is gonna be showing us apparently some treasures, supposedly. Okay. Okay. Now we're talking. So we already do have this cape. We have that with our secondary hero, with Oris, from one of the previous missions, but right now getting the double for Tanuma, so it's gonna be excellent. And then this. No, that's something. Golden bow for potentially making Cyclopses completely OP. Liking that. The others, well, who cares? Depends what's gonna be in the Pandora's box, but the golden bow, that's really cool. How do we get there though? Apparently there's gonna be some boat somewhere on this position somewhere. And Library of Openness. That's also quite nice bonus. And this artifact that might just as well be picked up by Kilgore a bit later. So do we need some money or something? We are day 7. Okay, so let's get Citadel for a few more birds. That's first and foremost. And here, nothing too much. We just as well keep the money for the time being. No! You don't get that. You don't. It's kind of making a bit annoying, Mr. Grindon. Hopefully not too much. A gold mine, that's something that you should be getting. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be paying him a visit fairly promptly. Let's have a look right now first here to the bottom. But yeah, he's kinda worthwhile at this point. Flower of Fortune. Yeah, you don't have... I think that's having... Oris is having that artifact that blocks luck, right? No, maybe not. Maybe that was actually from another mission. That's weird though. I distinctly... Oh yeah, there it is. Hourglass of Evil Hour. So it's apparently on us. Right. So 6,750. That means that next turn we're gonna be getting Capital. So let's do that. You're not getting away from me, Mr. Grindon. Just need to try and manage him so that he doesn't run away. Okay, he's not a bad hero. 180. He's having intelligence on expert. So you might just as well, I think, can start with this. And now we should be able to really get rid of him fairly simply. I don't think he's gonna be able to do anything with this. Nice. So give me my cape of velocity. It's gonna right about now, making us incredibly strong. And also give me the gold mine, please. Gonna be good enough. No, do we even need meteor shower? Probably, yeah, because it's kinda cheap. I was thinking about potentially frost ring, but since we do have the expert earth magic and it's really cheap, no reason why not to use that. And this is what, several behemoths, that's easy to kill, and apparently gem pond and oh well, another extra gold. Nice. That's where? That's here. And that was the path, that was the monolith that went right next to us here. Okay. It's potentially to keep an eye on. That's enough. Thank you very much. That is a rather nice bonus. So let's have a look right about now on those elementals. They shouldn't be wanting to join. Can be certainly fighting. So they do have rather solid numbers. So one expenditure on the crystals is in. That's really one of the most difficult parts when we are building up all those strongholds. Insane amount of crystals that is taken. 20 here, then you have 10 and 20. So basically you need 50 crystals to be building those two. It's really insane. I mean, like, the power level is pretty solid, but that is quite something to be actually getting together. Especially considering that one of them is level 6 and not 7. So, endless stack of gold, it's gonna be 1,500, so at this point we're getting a lot of gold all around. Can we now also opening this one for the behemoths. Thinking should be able to right now kill him even like that. He's having 6, 7, 6. Okay, should be able to maybe even do that. But I'm probably not gonna be risking it. Not wanting to lose even a single birdie here. This can be picked up by a secondary hero. But just right now, is he strong enough or not? Nah, not really. So you might just as well right now camp somewhere close by. And that's where we are potentially gonna be getting, it seems like, the ship for getting into this island. Seems like that. So stable, lots of ogres and everything. Let's kinda right now go to the bottom here to discover what you're gonna be having there. But several storm elementals. Really? Just that? Doesn't seem like much of a guard. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw Skizik at the head of a small force of troops. I had believed the familiar dead, but he strolled up to me with his shiny hatchet over one shoulder. I thought you was a bucket kicker, Skizik said. We thought you were dead too, I said. I was, Skizik said. That makes 2 times me a goner, but they can just keep killing me, only makes me stronger. I took the familiar small hand and shook it. It was good to see a friend again. Where have you been? Chasing war, of course. With you dead, I was gonna go kill him myself, but I can't find him. I did find me an army though, and a whole green valley filled with troops. They hide there from the demons, but if you show them you're strong, they will join you, Skizik claimed. Where is this place? I asked. I could always use extra troops. Can only reach it through a green monolith, but you better hurry, the enemy is close to finding it. Skizik joined me and his forces returned to my stronghold for training. Alright. That's a solid bonus. Let's get the money. That's gonna be real juicy, that's the highest spawn. It is certainly the highest spawn, 240, that's looking like a lightning bolt. Just to make sure, okay, they're gonna be fleeing, so I can free this up. You should be probably even freeing this. And then, okay, so it's gonna be exactly enough for Behemoth Lair even in main town. Since you already do have the extra cave, it's just gonna be useful to be having even more of them. First let's clean this. You can right about now pick it up, you're gonna be getting the spell power, and yeah, right now let's basically get ahead and all the way to the top right now, so that you can get rid of this dude. We need an army for him? No, not really. Still having also plenty of mana, so we can just continue even without reinforcements. Could be just doing a bit of a train from Sandflesh with the heroes, but kinda guess you don't need to bother. Expert Tactics. Another high-level hero at this point. He yet again doesn't have mana. So pretty huge tough luck for him. At this point we're gonna be getting 5? Yeah, 5 units, so that's already getting a bit tricky. Luckily he has exactly 5. No, he doesn't, because this one is immune, so it's gonna be jumping on us. That's slightly annoying. Let's see if those are gonna be surviving. They're kinda meaty. So 530... No, actually that's not gonna be too much damage there in the end. So he should be surviving. So sorry guys. Hopefully that's gonna be working towards our goals. Nice. And he runs unfortunately this time, so this guy we're gonna be meeting again. Okay, let's go to Sunflash. Gonna be still needing mana anyway. So we're gonna be embarking on the progress on the left side. And it seems to me that the army that Skizik was talking about may be hidden here. So we should be really hurrying up this path before somebody else is gonna be faster. So 15 birds, then we're gonna be getting all of those. Maybe even getting a few wolf raiders. Not entirely too bad. That's something that you could be probably accommodating in the army. A pack of firebirds soar over this area. Below are several wagons that have been abandoned whenever their drivers saw the creatures. You notice one of them is the inexhaustible cart of lumber. As you approach though, the firebirds attack. 5 and 5, that's really quite a low number. Gonna be costing us a few orcsies, but should be able to actually resurrect that. Because you should be also able to slaughter this. Exactly. So that's this, and we said that we want to be going a bit more to the south, because we suspect there's gonna be the army that wants to join us. Ah, Mr. Blue. Where exactly is he? We have view air. Enemy heroes. Okay, so we don't exactly see heroes. He's gonna be all the way to the top. Towns are usually somewhere with throat. So it seems like it could be somewhere here. Exactly. Well, thank you very much. It's not even anywhere close by. He's having the heroes quite far away. So let's just take this as soon as possible. And let's kind of check again, where was he exactly? So that's one hero, second hero. Maybe there's gonna be another town about like there. But he's not to the bottom, there's an artifact. Should be right about now able to get a good control. A few orcs randomly here. Do you want to join? Luckily not, but yeah, well, it was worth it. To see if maybe they did. And that's the two heroes, okay, for blue. So it almost seems like it maybe he even doesn't have a secondary town. Anyway, lately I'll be meeting with Skizik each night, after which pitch camp. What the hell? That's missing something, I guess. I've been meeting with Skizik each night, after which pitch camp as if he were my second in command. I guess in a way he is. The way the familiar has been bossing everyone around, Skizik sure thinks he's in command. Unfortunately, Skizik hasn't been able to help me solve my dilemma over the World Tree Sap. Just got his head off, Skizik roared. That's what the barbarians do best, or rather do best. Was it? Is that all we are? All we ever will be? Did my hatred and rage stain the barbarian bloodline forever? I pick up the bottle of sap and shake my head. How is this vial going to change things one way or the other? Dead or alive, war isn't going to change the barbarian people. Oh yeah, there's the portal. It's exactly the part and place that Skizik was talking about then. Okay, can you open... Oh, that's where the portal is. Okay, so let's go ahead. You're not gonna be getting bonuses, so no need to fear. Neat. At this point, our attack skill at 25 is damn scary, apparently. Okay, so before we actually go there, though, and open this, I'm thinking I want to take the gold and just check if there really isn't a town here. So far, I'm not entirely positive what's going to happen. What's waiting for us there. Actually fight that? No, I don't think you can even fight that just about now. So let's not risk losing you. That wouldn't be worth it. Oh yeah, there's gonna be another town here somewhere. Here? Yes. Right, so right now controlling this spot, there's gonna be the one hero, there's the second to the bottom, right at stables. He might actually be kinda close enough for hunting. Is there some kind of army waiting here? Not really, so you cannot like buy anything, but you're gonna be just checking out those. Now they don't want to join, so just stay here. He should be coming. He's gonna be coming either here or to the bottom. The bottom is too far away, so down portal and killing him gonna be simple. But he's without a town at this point, so he's probably gonna be tempted to go somewhere. Unless there's still something in the middle, which there could be looking at this. I'm also kind of thinking it might be actually a rat. Aha, that's Mr. War himself. They actually chose quite a funny picture for him. Funny hero. Doesn't have that much of a strong army, really. So unless he's gonna be having... No, that's probably what's gonna happen. He's gonna be having really high stats, some brutal spells, maybe some Armageddon. That he's gonna be casting constantly. Wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Okay, you can get at you. And just basically the picture right now, thinking back on it, really kind of supports the point that he really is truly mad. Let's wait. Let's resurrect. We can avoid any losses. Let's do it. Not gonna be leaving anyone behind at this point. So that's him dead. Let's move ahead here back. Really? I think this is gonna save you. Gonna have to disappoint you. Probably not even gonna be coming there with Mr. Tan. I'm just gonna be buying something for Iris. Or rather Oris. Not Iris, Oris. Let's get you a few extra behemoths. Extra powerful. Extra spicy. So this is where red actually comes to, I'm thinking. Yeah, so this is gonna be like whole red. And he's gonna be teleporting into like this position. Okay, cannot get there in time, so that's gonna be having... You're gonna have to leave it up to Tarnum, so let's take a few things here first, and then go back. I actually do want to fight, well, 31 of them. That's a reasonable reason why to actually fight here. So 770, that's almost looking like an implosion. Slightly. Berserk, they are too far away to be caught 2 of them. Or to be catching 2 of them. But even like 1 is gonna be worthwhile. Because he's gonna be going melee. So he should be blocking this guy as well. Dizzy should be going melee if I remember correctly. Oh, I don't. I thought they actually going melee. I know the shooting units. Maybe it depends how strong they are. Weird. Well, nonetheless. That's gonna be at least a bit of a learning lesson. Oh, bonus movement, nice. Okay, so boat is built. Let's go to Vazar. And wait for certain Lady Ignissa. And you can be also getting a castle here for the defense. There are apparently plenty of Mercury. No, mysticism, rather not, even though I don't exactly need either of those in a single player campaign, but still, it's gonna be a whole lot better to be getting the resistance than anything else. And out of all things, getting mysticism, I don't think so. That's a bit unlucky that we're actually gonna be having 2 here for Resurrection, but yeah, well, it's gonna resurrect those. We haven't damaged first, it's gonna be costing us 2 Wolfies. But we're getting this, and blue is a goner. She's gonna be leaving us with only red, the most dangerous of them all. Last night I saw war in my dreams. At first I thought it was the ancestors visiting me again, but then I saw War's cruel eyes. He reached out and grabbed me by the throat, crushing my neck until I heard the bones crunching together. "Why do you fight me, Tarnum?" War said. "Don't you remember what it felt like to have this kind of power? Don't you miss it? There was a time when a single gesture from you would take a man's life. Now that's a power even the ancestors don't have." "Where did it get me?" I said. "I can give you that power again. Think about it. Join me and you will live forever. Nothing can stand in our way," War said. "Just one thing." War paused, softening his grip slightly. I could tell he was afraid he had missed something, so he wasn't completely confident of his victory. That was a good sign at least. "What?" War asked. "Me," I snapped. "I'm going to kill you. Kill me and you'll be killing yourself." But I woke up gasping for air. I had nearly choked to death in my sleep. Once I recovered, I came to my feet and whispered, "Yes, I know. I'll be killing myself." Interesting. So it's gonna be ending that he cannot kill him because you'll be killing himself. Huh. So that's how and why he's gonna be using the sap in the end to try and cure him, it seems. so that's all captured here. So I'm guessing it's gonna be time to be heading for a bit of extra army then. Maybe you can be right now stopping by the town. It's gonna be day 5, so maybe you could get in the extra army and see who's gonna be joining us, maybe even the behemoths, once the army is gonna be strong enough. Can actually get there on feet. They're on foot at this point. That's how much movement we have all together. So 7 there, 7 here. Alright. So apparently you could be using a bit of extra stone here, so I'll just buy it. We haven't still plenty of mercury, you're gonna be having plenty of it for the pyre and everything. So no problem with that. And of course the cave. Hey Shelty, and what's exactly soon? Is it like, I don't know, half an hour? So I'm thinking this mission will be taking like, I don't know, maybe half an hour, exactly 14 minutes or something. Okay, 10 minutes. Alright. Alright, so we're probably gonna be saving here and then finishing it after. Even though it's gonna be getting quite late, but yeah, well, it should be not really too much left in here. It's gonna go back. It's not even move forward in here. But I don't think he actually has enough to be fighting anything else here right about now. Okay, so weeks, the day 7, so you're gonna be waiting even for the rest of it. We already do have the Cyclopses, everything's gonna be prepared for the next turn. Okay, so let's buy up everything that we can here. Shouldn't be too expensive as far as being able to afford all of it. So 3 there, that's looking like quite a solid army at this point. We're getting eventually even the 2nd level, even though we shouldn't be getting anything extra out of it. So he's prepared, he's gonna be right now looking into those birds. Maybe they want to join, apparently not. So Wolf Raiders, that's the last one in this corner, and therefore next order of business are those behemoths. As if they knew I wanted to speak to them, the ancestors appeared in my tent this morning, shortly after I woke. I still didn't feel much like talking, so I immediately asked them the question that was on my mind. Will I die if I kill War? Yes, the ancestors said. It made sense now. Not too long ago, I began aging quickly, as if my body was trying to make up for lost time. After I rescued the ancestors from their prison, I returned to normal even though the ancestors appeared weak from months of magical torture. Somehow, my immortality was linked with the ancestors, all three of them. So if War were destroyed, I would die as well. Don't you see now? Not only that, but if War dies, so do we, the ancestors said. I nodded and said softly, maybe the time of the barbarian has come and gone. Actually having a bit of a feeling that actually Tarnum is ancestor himself. At this point, maybe that's gonna be like the ending to the whole story. Because I have a few things definitely pointing in that direction. It seems to me at least. Alright, so that's a complicated way. You can be making a shorter one here, obviously. And getting into the behemoths, and apparently there should be some kind of army to get for us for free, it seems, to the bottom. At least that's what Skizik was saying. That was saying a bit earlier. Yeah, getting those mage guilds up, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge before you're gonna be finished, as I want to be completing everything as usual. So fire elementals, that's gonna be like one of the last spots here, it seems to me. Then we're just gonna be needing this. Oh no, actually that is already ours. Okay, so we don't even need that. And we haven't visited that imp cache. Maybe you could be actually doing it with Kilgore. It's gonna be able to get a few things there. From the castle, like maybe some phoenixes, maybe even some magic elementals. So 5, okay, it's not too bad, but you should probably slow them so that they don't get some morale bonuses and wreck us. Even though without 14 defense skill, wouldn't be losing anything too major. Quite nice damage. We're probably right now doing this to you because you're gonna be straight attacking those behemoths. You can right now destroy those, I assume. Exactly, and you might be able to strike those down in one hit as well. Yeah, with a bit of luck. Sangesim, let's kinda support it, so that we don't need the luck. Exactly. Alright. There's quite a nice guard there. Yeah, that's looking like a resurrection to me. Okay, so we probably don't need this. Maybe just go in there with you. But I'm thinking only a bit later, after we're gonna be getting from you a bit of bonus. Yeah, this should be a win. An insta-kill pretty much. How much did he, like 1600? Yeah, 1641. Not bad. This must be the valley Skizik was talking about, where more creatures might be willing to join you. You should, or just hope it's still true. No, apparently it is. And they already upgraded, that's rather nice. Cyclopses maybe aren't. But still, 10 of them and pack of Thunderbirds. It's rather nice. And the behemoths, you're gonna be having to stop for them later. So you don't have room for them anymore. So that also means that this town is the first finished, Sand Flesh. So I'm still missing for the behemoth lair. And we can just even spend the money at this point. Don't even need that, I'm thinking, especially with the reinforcements right now that we're getting. That's Mr. Red. And that's Pyrrha. Not like an entirely dangerous hero. So what's the closest? Lanting. Okay, so you want to be a bit annoying, alright. Let's go back to the town. It's gonna be a bit costly on the part of the spell points, but still, it's alright. But there's gonna be one strong hero gone for him. I actually have to be looking into the save. Forgot to look what's actually the winning condition. If it's only killing war, or if it's just basically destroying red. I'm thinking it might be actually destroying war. Because of how the story is. So, good chain lightning. He's moving quite far away. He's having something for speed of units. Or maybe it's because he's on the Fiery Field. I'm not entirely certain if it's something that they have bonus on. Or if it's only for fire elementals, but there are plenty of Fiery Beasts here. Some would be making sense for them. You can see they do have extra speed then. Could be from the ground, or maybe they have an artifact, but I think it's gonna be the ground probably. Maybe they have Ring of the Wayfarer though. That was a relic that we have as well. So not entirely impossible. Already fleeing. Okay, he didn't take anything but only the gold mine. It's gonna be kinda dangerous right now hanging around with you. Something we should be just at least trying to split. So that we are not entirely caught off guard and there's still gonna be opportunity for you to run away. Like, we don't really need you, but when we have already trained you up in the previous missions, let's not lose you needlessly. So send flash for you. And improving those guys. And when we're already here, like just as well. Buy some kind of army, but we cannot, because that was already this week. Well, we have actually covered a lot of ground apparently this week then. It's a bit slightly unexpected, so therefore Vazar. And we need to be a bit careful about the spell points, but there was a well. So it should be still fine. There's actually something here to the top. Doesn't seem so, unless there's some kind of hidden portal. Because you cannot get there. Oh, another Ring of the Wayfarer. That's the second one, isn't it? We're already having the first, if I remember correctly. With Oris. Or is it actually Kilgore? No, it's Kilgore. Yeah, we do have that one. We're gonna be having two this time. But only if you're gonna be carrying it, because so far we having all the potential gloves for the extra movement. Actually, not entirely positive. If you're having 2 of the same artifacts, it's gonna be giving you the same bonus. Or if it only works once. I'm right now really not positive if it works that way, if it's just basically stacking or not. But, well, just let's gonna be playing that it does. You're gonna be having double gloves, even though it's slightly weird. Don't exactly need that much the movement. We already do have the Cape of Velocity. It's already pretty great for that. Give me all my spell points. That's gonna be already 180. And we need to be getting back. No, maybe don't even. But what we need to do, certainly get here to the shoreline, get into the boat, and have a bit of seafaring. Oh, the seafaring. Okay, so let's gonna move to the top side. It's gonna be landing again. Maybe deal with the hero and then move ahead. Warlock. The people who used to live on this planet before it became the Fear Moon are still fighting their war against the demons. Today, while scouting the phalanx or rather for any signs of ambush, Skizik discovered a concealed cave. Inside, he found sacks of dried food as well as other resources and gold. This discovery couldn't have come at a better time. Not too bad. It's gonna be helping finishing the towns a bit sooner. So, it's kinda not too annoying. I'm just going to the boat. You do have quite a good army still all around. You can be picking it up by Oris. She's having her town portal as well. So she should be able to handle the situation alright. No! Don't take my resources. That's nice, but we have the cape already. Okay, so our capital Dolera is also done. Yeah, we need to be getting a bit of army here then. Okay, so 9 phoenixes, let's take it from the back. And then 3, so this, that and that. That should be more than enough right about now for the first fight. He's not really too strong. Just had a bit of an exercise with the imps and that's it. Okay. It's rather random. I actually wonder if they want to join us. It's kind of showing here. Apparently not. Slightly curious. Apparently this is gonna be whole connected land or... I don't know. Let's gonna stay here for a moment and scout around. Not entirely clear what's going to happen here. And we also wanted to check what's the winning condition. It's defeat the hero or defeat all enemies. So yeah, we need to be defeating Mr. War. And there's the castle. And apparently we cannot even go anywhere else. Alright. That's gonna be making things a bit simpler. That's a good number, 49. That's a really good number. Oh, so how to do this properly? Because you're probably gonna be having losses. It's gonna be hard to do elsewhere and in another way. But you have 12 into this, so I'll just try to destroy you with you. Okay, that went alright. You're gonna be eating retaliation. And maybe so that we can resurrect them next turn. Thing is, we're probably not gonna be playing first, that's a bit of a bummer. I'm gonna be just instantly destroying them. Now 92 Wolf is dead to his attack, it's not entirely great. Oh, don't go there. Let's improve at least those. Not like we could have done something more here, too much. So how many towns do you have? Artifacts, enemy heroes and towns. He's having 2 towns, so we can take this. Gonna be fairly simple. He doesn't have anything here. Okay, let's give me all this spell power. At least something. Yeah, the bit of heroes through bottom. I just kinda want to be getting here. And through Archdevils if we can. Five extra behemoths, holy damn. That's rather good. But we are right now here. It's not the hero anymore, but what you can right now do is exactly summon both, hopefully. Yep. And go into the adventure for this. Full Lantin finished. Here we're gonna be missing. So you're gonna be finishing Pire only at 5th level. I mean, like, I basically know that I'm gonna be right now paying it for him, but since we want to be really finishing all of it, doesn't really matter, just gonna be helping him a bit to finish it all so that we don't have to be wasting too much time a bit later. So Pire and Zarfax are coming closer, you can just buy up everything that we have here. So that he doesn't get anything. It's not looking too bad. It's looking rather that we could be maybe even winning this. 14 damage. It's gonna be better to wait for this guy to attack him. Oh, let's ask a bit. Let's get rid of him. Okay, let's see the retaliation. We ate the retaliation already. Let's do this. It actually looks to me that no, well, doesn't look to me. It is a victory already. Kinda overestimated his options and chances in there, it seems. So Pyrrha is gone. Not any kind of experience for anybody, but not like it matters since it's the last mission. Gonna be having plenty of those. And do we need to... Yeah, I wonder if we maybe couldn't split, for example, the ogres. Maybe at least like a bit more... more bloodlust from them. Yeah, the first assault is gonna be kind of nasty, but then it should be getting a bit better. No, special attack here. Could be probably resurrecting the birds, and only after those guys. Because they're probably gonna be continuing attacking them. I'm assuming. No, actually they don't. Curiously switching around a bit here. Be done with it. So you won't be able to really... No, maybe we would have been able to finish. Because he can ignore him, because they didn't have any kind of retaliation. So I could have played it in a way that we had 0 losses. Yeah, it was... could have played it better. There we go. Already done. Already done and played. Crown of the Supreme Magi, that's +4 knowledge. Breastplate of the Greater Basilisk, +3 power skill, and the bow, that's gonna be right about now making our Cyclopses and Orc Chieftains really nasty. What's inside the Pandora's box? Relieved, you discover the box is empty. Nothing! Oh well, that was an interesting roll. I was thinking that either there's gonna be some brutality, or at least nothing, or rather nothing, at least something small. Not exactly. And there I see some border guard. The quest guard, interesting. Can apparently right now land straight here, so let's do that, not even waste the time going all the way there. This is probably gonna be no, a bit stronger hero this time around. Yeah, that should be winning at this point. Looking at the 7 Euphrates and the 3 demons. Should be strong enough for us. Let's eat retaliation and maybe even attack. Actually survived all of that. Oh, that blindness, that sucks. Let's see if he can kill at least like one demon. Well, with all of those blindings, we definitely cannot. And here I was thinking he's gonna be actually attacking the devils. Okay, so 145, 85. Yeah, we cannot kill them, so let's just attack this. Can at least kill a few of those. How much did we do? 20. Oh, that's really sad. That's maybe not even killing the Hellhound there. Let's at least kill the familiars then. Oh, 116. How did we do so low amount of damage? Only 20. On the retaliation, that's strange, but well, nonetheless. Let's go back if you're doing such high damage at this point. I don't even want to fight. Soon after you knock on the door to this tower, you hear a voice from within. Only Tanu may pass. Aha, so that actually, yeah, that's this way. That's so that the AI cannot exactly go into this island. That's kinda clever. Even though he has obviously access to this, and then summon both, so it's kinda so-so unless they actually scripted the town so that they don't get summoned both in this mission, which is a chance. Okay, so all the towns are gonna be done that we have right now in our possession. Poor guys. Whoa. Now that I call a garrison. You can of course take it down, but without the spells it's gonna be slightly tricky. But it almost seems to me that this is gonna be hard divided, and therefore should be able to control this top part and then head into the final encounter. That seems fun. So who is the hero who's gonna be sacrificed? It's looking like Axis, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and the the golden bow is actually working on the ballista as well. So that's gonna be making it incredibly OP. So who is that? Zarfax. It's not entirely too strong. So that's something that right about now Kilgore can be handling just fine. But he apparently wants to be a bit annoying, so therefore it's gonna be up to Oris. So she's gonna be having a fight in the end. He didn't take anything, he did take the gold mine. As usual, as it's on his way. But here you can be just 132,000, not bad. I just buy up the army and scare him a bit. Buckler of the Gnoll King. Actually, funnily enough, the last skill to be improved is gonna be her specialty Eagle Eye. It's literally the last one to be improved for her. One hell of a specialty then. Especially considering that it's mostly useful a bit earlier in the game. Okay, so this is the portal. That is the portal to the left. So therefore you should be reasonably safe at this point since you are controlling this part of the map. You shouldn't be having any kind of chance to abuse us there. It's good. Now you're making the ending quite a lot simpler. And more comfortable. Okay, so where do you exactly think you're going? Let's pick up this. Let's go into Star Axis and then back. Zidar, that's a good hero. But otherwise he's quite a weakling. So he might be just gonna trying to get on through water, which is not gonna be giving him anything really. So let's crack this open. Whoa! No, I mean like everything is fine, just those F8 Sultans are a bit annoying. Those are the ones that are only scary, the rest is quite fine, even the devils. So this is like the only problem, so let's get rid of it as soon as possible, so that you can start resurrecting. Moving somewhere. Let's get rid of you. You are kinda dead, I'm thinking maybe even into Ballista. And we cannot resurrect you, because forgot that we are having the magical barrier. So this is gonna be basically what losses we get. So let's get ahead and get rid of these since we can. So that's actually quite an effective Kalin right now. Put in such a rather stronghold border guard without basically the ability to be resurrecting anything. So that is ours, and what's gonna be right now waiting for us here? Should be probably a bit more careful, I'm expecting. So you don't know how strong the enemy is going to be. War. Not entirely, so he shouldn't be aggressive on us too much. I would be liking to get rid of Zidar if we can, though. So what to do with you? Maybe get a hero in there, like Oris. Into Ashden. And do you have some boat? No, you don't. You could be going all the way here. Just collect everything around him. I would actually liking him to get into the castle, but he apparently cannot. So you can control him there a bit better. So maybe just take the castle, leave it open for him. Might be something. And so that we have at least one fight right now on the water. We haven't had that yet. The proper one. It's gonna be 4 of them, so therefore maybe she doesn't even have chain lightning though. I don't think she has. Okay, so that's this situation handled. It's gonna be also this town finished. Then, so we have all of them, right? Just checking yet again so that we don't forget anything. And looking at the minimap, everything seems to be also claimed. Yeah. Just gonna head into the end game here. Well, this time we can be using proper spells, so let's begin with proper chain lightning on the devils together with the sultans. blindness. It's gonna be a bit annoying, but nothing too bad. Really? Teleport like that? Or rather, that wasn't teleport. No, that was just the Pit Lords resurrecting in us demons, the dead guys. Alright. Probably don't need to be wasting that. But maybe it could be already resurrecting. Shall we end it? We can probably wait and resurrect with something. For example, those. Okay, let's close it. And what's this in the end? That was rather nice. I just visited a town that is almost finished. You can right now play a bit of a hide and seek with him if he's gonna be coming out of town. But I'm thinking we're not gonna be able to actually make it work properly. Because he might be coming in. No. I wonder what he's actually gonna do. Because quite obviously he could have garrisoned in the town, but he did not. If you're gonna be here, he should be attacking us. Maybe you could be actually tricking him into leaving the town, because I would be liking to actually finish all of it. Just a bit of a small challenge here, so let's kind of do that. We finished the battle without losses, so it shouldn't be too hard. So let's see if we can like right now lure him out. Can also go home. Is this gonna be far enough for you? Nah, he's not stupid. He knows that I can go quite far away, so is this enough? Holy damn! Is he like never gonna be leaving at this point? It seems to me that he actually won't. That's strange. He also get a bit of extra army, well at least maybe he's gonna be even building up the town in there. Okay, let's kinda screw that. Let's get the army for him and let's punish him completely. Okay, attack skill on top of that at the end, and let's buy everything that we have here. Everybody up to arms. 29,000, let's also pick up... does Sunflesh have everything, or rather anything extra? Yes, he does. Maybe if you're gonna be this far away, he's gonna be coming out. I really cannot buy everything. Please. course we can. No, there he is. There he is outside. So let's go out into Ashden. I'm gonna collect a few things. You're really coming for me this way. Well, if it's him, then it's gonna be like the mission, or the mission end. Whoa, yeah, that's kind of what I expected, that he's gonna be having some high-level Armageddon. That's kind of exactly what I expected. But it really shouldn't be all that much of a problem. Well, in the end, that's gonna be a bit unexpected ending. Not gonna be getting all the mines there, but yeah, well, he's going to be coming out with a boom. So how are we gonna be punishing you? Meteor shower for 650. Seems kind of... whoa, 1950. That's a good damage from implosion. Seems kind of inviting, like, bad disposition. Maybe like here. A bit more dangerous. The demons. And imps are gonna be the last one to have a bit of a fight against the goblins. And you can see there are even the sultans. Let's kill those. Let's get this. And let's end it in one battle. You're gonna be resurrecting everything after battle. To just have a bit of a role play as war is defeated. Oh, he was having Armageddon's blade. It's kind of what I was thinking that he was having, because he was immune to the Armageddon. Boots of speed, Hellstorm helmet, good things he was having. And we got a little extra skill out of that. Congratulations, you have completed your quest to defeat the enemy hero war. Victory is yours. So end mission 5.
As Vor lay dying on the battlefield, Tarnum tipped the vial of sap from the World Tree to the ancestor's lips. Slowly, a new life spread through Vor. His wounds healed, and he stood. Tears streamed from Vor's eyes as he embraced Tarnum. Not only had the World Tree cured his wounds, but the insane hatred that had tainted him. Tears flowed from Tarnum's eyes as well, because for the first time, he believed that perhaps he really could change.
Nice. Another path, and rather what do I want to say? Another part of the path in the story mode for Enathia and Enroth is then finished. And finished with a bunch of Heroes Chronicles games. Right now with the Fiery Moon. And the next game in order is going to be Heroes of Might and Magic 1. Definitely looking forward to that. You're gonna be right now having a bit of a pause between. Maybe I'm gonna be actually moving it to the Monday session. It's gonna be depending. Yeah, still having though some Dune 2 gameplay in there. But here on the Thursday session, I certainly right now want to be starting some RPG playthrough. Not sure what it's going to be. If it's going to be something newer or older. It's basically up to be decided still. I'm having a few candidates. There is still always the Daggerfall. I'm kind of having a bit of a feeling for Baldur's Gate. The original one, not extended edition. As they were talk about Baldur's Gate 3, or maybe just finally getting the last Apple going, the beta. So plenty of options. It's gonna be for next Thursday. For today, I hope that you enjoyed, and I'm also definitely looking forward to the proper heroes coming forward after. They're gonna be maybe like interspersed between the RPG sessions, like every few weeks. Maybe it's gonna be really moving into the Monday one. Doesn't seem like a bad idea all that much. I have a mission here and there, but nonetheless, I hope that you enjoyed today. It was a bit disrupted in between, as we had to be streaming some quality clan wars in Age of Mythology at RTS League, but nonetheless, we have finished with the Fiery Moon. And if you are interested in some more of the old school streams that I'm having here mostly on Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, can see the schedule below the stream and would be glad for a follow. And if you are interested in those games that I play as well. But nonetheless, I'm also having Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, especially with the past streams, so you might be also finding the previous missions that I played in the Heroes Chronicles in the Might and Magic Story Mode run. So feel free to visit those. All the links are below the stream as well. And I'm also having kind of fresh Discord, so if you want to be, for example, discussing the games that I play here, maybe even something more about gaming, feel free to stop by. There are never enough people to discuss with. All those great games of old, especially. And maybe even some interesting parts of today's gaming as well. But, well, thank you for watching. I've been Blackadder at Blackadder's Place, and hope you enjoyed and see you later.